August 25th, 2017. Houston, Texas. Late afternoon. People were still going about their day. Traffic moved. Stores were open. Gas stations were filling up fast. But something felt off. Shelves were emptying. Lines were getting longer. And the rain hadn't even started yet, because just off the Gulf Coast, a storm was doing something no one expected. And within hours, Texas would begin to disappear. It started as a tropical disturbance. Nothing unusual. But then it intensified. Meteorologists began noticing something strange. The storm wasn't just growing. It was organizing perfectly. Warm Gulf waters, low wind shear, endless fuel. Forecast models started lighting up. Some showed heavy rain. Others showed something far worse. But no one could agree on one thing: where it would go or what it would become. Still, warnings were issued. A hurricane was forming. Its name, Harvey. By August 24th, Harvey had transformed. Not just a storm, a machine. Wind surged past 130 miles per hour. Category 4. The Texas coastline braced for impact. Officials urged evacuations in coastal areas. But inland cities like Houston, they hesitated. Too many people, too many roads, too much uncertainty. Leaving could be deadly, but staying might be worse. Harvey made landfall near Rockport, Texas. The sound came first. A deep, violent roar, like the sky itself was tearing apart. Roofs peeled off like paper. Walls collapsed. Entire neighborhoods were shredded in minutes. Power grids failed instantly. Darkness spread. But that wasn't the real danger, because as the wind began to weaken, the rain began, and it didn't stop. Storms are supposed to move. Harvey didn't. It stalled. Right over Texas. What should have been a passing hurricane became something else entirely. A stationary engine of destruction. Hour after hour, day after day, it poured unimaginable amounts of water. Meteorologists watched in disbelief. This wasn't normal. This wasn't even supposed to happen. But it was. And now, there was no escape. Rainfall totals climbed past 20 inches, then 30, then 40. Some areas would see over 50 inches of rain. Highways vanished beneath rising water. Entire neighborhoods became lakes. Emergency services were overwhelmed. 911 lines flooded with calls. People climbed into attics, onto rooftops, into whatever space was left above the water. Boats began navigating city streets. Helicopters hovered over flooded homes. Communication broke down. Power gone. Cell service failing. Rescue crews stretched beyond limit, and the water kept rising. Families were trapped for days. One couple in Houston climbed into their attic as water filled their home. When it reached the ceiling, they broke through the roof. Neighbors formed human chains through chest-deep water. Strangers rescued strangers. Civilians became first responders. Fishing boats, small, ordinary boats, turned into lifelines. They called them the Cajun Navy. No uniforms, no orders, just people refusing to let others drown. Parents held children above water. Pets were carried through flood currents. Every rescue was a race against time, because the storm wasn't leaving. When the rain finally stopped, Texas looked unrecognizable. Over 300,000 structures flooded, thousands of homes destroyed. Entire communities erased beneath mud and debris. Economic damage, over $125 billion. One of the most expensive disasters in U.S. history. Satellite images showed something haunting. A massive section of Texas submerged, as if the land itself had been swallowed. Hurricane Harvey didn't just hit Texas. It rewrote what a storm could be. It showed that the greatest danger isn't always the wind. Sometimes it's what comes after, the part that stays, the part that doesn't move. Because on that day, Texas didn't just face a hurricane. It faced something slower, something heavier, something impossible to outrun. And for a moment, it nearly disappeared.